The majority of domestic players around the world are taking a break right now, recovering from injuries, just relaxing and enjoying maybe some personal time. However, the cream of the crop are still out there, still digging deep and focusing on one thing and one thing alone, and qualifying as a nation for the European 2020. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to matchday number 1, part 3 of the old 2020 qualifying campaign, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, keep you bang up to date with all things European 2020 qualifying campaign, Blackburn Rovers football, and of course, whoa, football. We got it all here, boys and girls. Copa America, European 2020, we even covered the old Asian Nations Cup, we got it all here. Anyway, so if you just stumbled upon this video and you're thinking, what's he going on about part 3? Yes, obviously, match day number 1 has been split over 3 days, the 21st of March, 22nd of March, and right here, right now, the 23rd of March. And in this video, we are going to be focusing on the games that take place on the 23rd of March, and we'll have the results of these predictions on the 23rd of March, maybe the 24th of March, depending on where you are in the world. The previous 2 videos in this sort of collection have covered games on the 22nd of March and the 21st of March. If you're unsure, you think, what's he jabbering on about? Check them out. That'll explain it to you. Anyhow, because I couldn't include all of them in one video, because by the time the results come in, it's sort of a spaghetti junction of stuff. So this is the best way I've done it. So let's kick it off with Georgia. That's right, the country, not the state. Georgia up against Switzerland. Now this game takes place over in Group D. Kick it off obviously on the 23rd of March. Early kick-off this one, 2 o'clock Central European time. Up against the Swiss side that are still very decent. They're going to be a strong force within Group D. I expect them to be within the top 3 sides. Probably number 1. Up against the likes of Ireland and Denmark, all duking out for top spot, second spot to get them through. I think even Switzerland are in the old Nations League final or something like that, so they might have other stuff going on, or are they? I can't remember. Anyhow, so Switzerland will open up with a 3-0 away win over Georgia. I expect Georgia not to be in the mix. They've produced some quality footballers over the years, just not enough to be considered as one of the stronger nations so far. Hey, give them time, give them time. So I expect them to lose, though. Georgia will lose this one 3-0. Switzerland picking up a massive win away from home. Meanwhile, Ireland, Republic of Ireland, head over to the Rock. That's right, Gibraltar. This match takes place at 5 o'clock on the 23rd of March, and Ireland Gibraltar should get a few spankings throughout this qualifying campaign. They'll score some goals, though. I think they've got something within the tank to score a goal. Will they pick up a point? Maybe, I don't know. I think the game against Georgia is probably their best bet. But I think Ireland will come out top. 4-1 winners. And it's a good chance for the new Irish setup, Mick McCarthy and co, to try and put down a benchmark early doors to try and get themselves in a good position. Because they're going to have to pick off points off against Switzerland and Denmark if they're going to go all the way 2020. What else we got? So those 2 games in Group D. Meanwhile, the Malta take on the Faroe Islands. Now this is a tricky one. Both teams, I expect them to see struggling. This is over in Group F. This game takes place at 5 o'clock European time, Central European time. And I think Malta will just nick it 1-0 win over the Faroes to get themselves off to a winning start, boys and girls. It could end up all square, but realistically, I think Malta with home form, they'll get something over. I think the flip side, the reverse fixture could be interesting here. Meanwhile, Sweden take on Romania, same group, Group F. And this one also, no, I think Sweden should come out top 3-0 winners. They obviously had a good World Cup. Sweden, I think they made to the quarterfinals, took on England and they lost. You know, they weren't prolific goal scorers, but they were very good with defence. I'm not too sure how many of the old World Cup crew are still there, or if it's a Swedish reboot. Have they gone for some more youth or something like that? So it'll be interesting to see how they get on up against Romania. And again, obviously, Romania have produced some quality footballers over the years. But I'm not too sure how they're going to stack up these days. Have they got a rebirth of Golden Generation? We'll have to wait and see. But ultimately, I'm going to go with a 3-0 win for Sweden to kick off their campaign. Meanwhile, the final game in Group A on this day, the 23rd of March, we'll see Spain up against Norway. Now, Spain, obviously a powerhouse over in world football, had a horrendous World Cup. but they're going to take on Norway again. They've been in the dark ages of international football, and they need to bounce back. But it's a difficult group for them. I don't see Norway squeezing anything real of anything significance within this group. They could finish third within this, but they're going to be duking out with Romania, I think, for third spot. I think Sweden and Spain should comfortably come out top. Spain coming out top on this one, 4-1 win over Norway. Now let's move it on into the next game, Bosnia against Armenia. Bosnia-Herzegovina up against Armenia. This is over in Group J, the final group. Yeah, Bosnia, difficult power. They're a powerful little unit. They've got some quality players, and they are a surprise package. Not necessarily within this group. I expect them to compete within this group. Them and Italy should go out all the way. I think you got to keep an eye out on Greece, maybe Finland, but Finland probably they don't have much quality these days. Obviously, the Lippmann days are long gone. But Italy will kick off their campaign with Bosnia-Herzegovina will kick off their campaign with a 2-0 win against Armenia. It's not the biggest win, but it's just to get them going, get them moving in the right direction, and 3 points on the board. Joining them, Italy will take on Finland. Obviously, all these games on the 23rd of March. On all three of these games kicking off at the same time, 7:45 kickoff. Italy take on Finland. Obviously, like I said, Finland, especially away from home against Italy. And Italy have been in a rough few years as well. Didn't qualify for the World Cup, and just like the Dutch. So this is their chance to come back in impressive style. So hopefully, because we missed them, and we all, you can't lie. We missed the Dutch, we missed the Italians in the World Cup. It was a cheap World Cup without them, but I expect them to come back with some vigor here. 3-0 win over Finland to get themselves off to a fantastic start. And wrapping it up, the final match of Matchday number 1, part 3. We'll see the Whipping Boys, Liechtenstein up against Greece. Now Greece, obviously former winners of the old European Championship, are taking on Liechtenstein, who will be lucky to score a goal throughout this whole thing. So I see Greece coming out on top with a 3-0 away win to get themselves off to a winning start in Group J. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a good old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you up to date with all things European 2020 qualifying campaign, Blackburn Rovers, whoa, football, we're going to all here under one roof. And while I still have you, make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section down below. Can Gibraltar surprise Republican? Probably not, but can they? What about Sweden against Romania? That's a difficult one to call. Is there a new rebirth of Romanian players? Can they come out on top and surprise us? What about Italy? Will they put more than 3 past Finland? Let me know in the comment section below. And while I still have you, check out the old description. Links to my other social media platforms are in there. Twitter, Facebook, it's all in there for your leisure. Catch me up on the fly, on the road, wherever you are, and all that kind of good stuff. And we'll be back tomorrow, I don't know when we'll be back. We'll be back on the 21st/22nd for the results and predictions for the next round of matches, Matchday number 2, part 1 of the old European 2020. We'll take a look back, obviously, at the results of the first Matchday 1, part 1. I'm getting all confused. If you know what I mean, just stick with me, boys and girls. Stick with me. Lots of good football predictions coming right up. Anyway, until then, thumbs up, subscribe. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.